Okay, moving in on the 19 ERD. To the right of the door, you have your control panel, monitor panel. So these buttons right here, if you press them, it'll light up right there. That's the gauge for it. So your battery is charged. And then these are to check how full your tanks are. So you can check how full your freshwater tank is. Keep an eye on that when you're dry camping. Then your black tank, so you know when to dump it. With your black tank, you're going to want to dump it when it's at 2/3 or all the way full. And you don't want to leave it all the way, you don't want to leave the valve open all the time. When you're camping, all the liquids will come out and then the solids will just stay in the tank. Then it will take you a while to flush it out. So just make sure it's either 2/3 or all the way full before dumping. And then your gray tank, so your sink and shower water holding tank. That you can leave open all the time, but I recommend you keep that closed until you have to go dump your black tank, or if your gray tank fills up and you have to dump it. That way, when you pull the black tank, there's water in the gray tank, so you can flush out the pipe after, so it doesn't leave a smelly mess behind, and it's cleaner for storage. Then all these switches, so this is for your water heater. This is to light the gas. You just flip that on, this light will come on. That's just like a fault light. Once it lights, that'll go out. It'll try 3 times, a matter of a minute or so. After those 3 times of trying to light, and see it just lit. If it doesn't light after 3 times, that light will stay on. All you have to do is just turn this off. Go check your tanks, make sure there's gas in them, make sure they're on. And then just come back and flip it back on and try it again. Sometimes if you don't use it for a while, the gas, there's air in the line, so the gas will take a while to come out. So you just try it a couple times if it doesn't light. Then you have your water pump switch here. That's for your freshwater tank, so if you're dry camping, you flip that on, the pump will kick on. Once it builds up enough pressure, it'll stop, it'll kick off, and then every time you open a faucet, it'll kick back on, drawing for more water. So you can leave that switch on the entire time you're camping if you're using your freshwater tank. And then when you're done camping, just shut that off. Light switches here, so you have your main lights, so your ceiling lights right here and there. You have awning lights, so the lights for your awning, and then your speaker lights right over here. So they're blue, a little harder to see, but at night it lights up pretty good. And then you have a step light right here. So just underneath the step, you have a light, so when it's dark, it'll shine the light so you can see going in and out. Then the last switch is for the awning, so you have extend and retract. With the electric awnings, they don't stop on their own, so you have to watch it when you're going out. There'll be a valance that'll fold down. Once you see that, you'll also be able to see the bare tube. Just let off the switch. If you keep holding it, it'll roll up backwards and then it might cause some damage.